Are you one of those people who can't meditate, who find it hard to relax, who can't do yoga or anything that is not hyperspeed? Well, I'm going to tell you why that is and what you can do about it. I recently took a course with the Somatic Coaching Academy on core centering practices and had so much information fill my head. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to share this because this is critical to helping you make all of those big changes you want to see, achieving all of those goals, and having less stress in your life. What we need to first explain is that there are 3 different states that you can be in the window of tolerance. We can have this hyper arousal where everything is you're super wound up. I might be expressing that right now. We can also be hypo aroused where nothing is really getting us going. We can't really get off the couch. We're probably in our 4th series on Netflix that we've binged and just nothing is sparking us up. Now, in between those 2 states is our window of tolerance, where we have this ability to get into this deep meditative state, to be able to access our subconscious and to make real changes happen in the way that we think and feel. Now, if you're that person that I described at the beginning who can't sit still, if you've ever taken, a yoga class and it's time for Shavasana and you're like twitching and ready to get up, this is for you. So what we want to do is get back in our body. Now you're like, Lauren, I just took a yoga class. Of course I was back in my body. Well, that's different. When you take a yoga class, when you take a fitness class, you're hyped up. Your body is firing with its muscles, it's deep breathing. Like if you've done some chaturangas, like you are huffing and puffing. So you're not necessarily getting into a slower, deeper breath. And I will tell you, when you take those classes, we're actually not taught the right way to breathe. So I'm going to teach you how to do that today. The first step that we want to do is to get back in our body. So you can do that with the first series, which is the 3-point tap. And if you feel any anxiety or any tightening in your chest, maybe you have a big talk to do, a big public speaking opportunity, this is great to do before you go. Okay, so you're going to take your fists into a nice light grip, not super tight, and you're going to be in this area, so about not even 3 inches from your collarbone, and just lightly tap there. And as you're doing it, you're going to first exhale and then take a deep breath in, filling your body, and exhale as you're doing it. So allow it to loosen up as you're going and doing it. You can also do flat hands if that's more comfortable, totally up to you. So the next point is right in your clavicle. And ladies, if you got a bra on, just work with what you got. So try to get right in that place. And I like to do little beaky hands, little like C cups, and it gets right in there. And you're gonna do about 15 to 30 taps. Again, doing that deep breath as you're moving it through, okay? Then you're gonna get to right underneath your rib cage and go back to those light fists, and you're gonna pound that out. You can repeat this as long as you need to feel the loosening up. This was a huge game changer for me when I was feeling really wound up. I was doing a ton of traveling and I was just like, oh my God, I can't loosen my chest up. I feel anxious, like I can't get anything in my head. And so the same teacher, my mindset coach, Brian, showed me this and it opened everything up. I was like, holy crap, what is this? So I'm actually doing poor breathing right now because I'm talking to you. But imagine, and if you're feeling like things are still kind of shallow in your chest, imagine that you're breathing out in your exhale through a straw. So you're emptying out that cavity and leaving so much space for you to suck that air deep in it. So amazing, right? So if you have any breathing issues, if you feel yourself getting lightheaded, don't push it as much. You might want to do this sitting down. Anything feels uncomfortable, just back off. It doesn't have to be, this is not meant to be intense. This is for you, not to do against you, okay? So let's just shake it out. Imagine that we're just shaking out all that tightness and see how that feels. So at any point, if you're feeling your brain racing, this is one of those things to help center you. I'm also going to teach you one more that will help you. I like to do this in the beginning part of my day when I'm laying down and I'm like not quite ready to get out of bed yet, because honestly it's really cold in Colorado right now, but this helps to get me started. I'll put a nice meditation on, because we first want to get into our body and then focus on our breath, and then have that future vision of ourselves or our day or a focal point that we want to bring in. So you first start with the top of your head, and you're going to lightly tap, 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 tap. I'm gonna have a great day today, even though I don't want to get out of bed. And then we're gonna go right above our eyebrows. I just put makeup on, so this isn't ideal, but it's okay, because we're gonna have fun and we're teaching people how to be less stressed. Then you're gonna do your temples, and everything's great because we're learning and we're feeling great, and it's amazing. Then you're gonna go right in your nose. Just letting it out. And right on your chin. All is great, all is wonderful. And then we're going right to that spot again on our chest, right underneath the clavicle. Then we're going right into the sternum. Just letting it out, letting it go. Woo! Then we're going underneath on the ribs, right underneath the rib cage. And we're just like, yay, life. We're gonna get going. Woo! Then we're going into that little monkey stuff, so right on the sides. Yes, and you can repeat this as many times as you want, and you can shake it out in between. But doing this just helps say, hey body, I'm awake, I'm alive, let's go. And you can set whatever focal point you want to have on there. If you're feeling something, like bring it to the table, like I'm feeling overwhelmed, but I'm gonna have a great day. I'm feeling overwhelmed, but I can see all these possibilities. There's so many different variations, and I'll be doing different videos to help center you and get activated. But especially if you're feeling like you're too wound up or you can't get going, these are some things that you can do throughout your day, the beginning of your day, the end of your day, to really help you get going and to get back in your body, focus on your breathing, and have that focal point to be even more awesome throughout your day. So I hope that was helpful. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you want me to cover. If this was helpful, awesome. Pass it along to a friend. If not, if you're like, Lauren, can you slow down and give me more explanation? Let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to record more videos. You guys keep being awesome.